So I've been experimenting with the new set, and I found that random encounter is actually pretty strong, even though it's kind of expensive. What it does is it mills 4 cards, and then after it mills those 4 cards, it puts any creatures that it milled onto the battlefield, and you can choose to attack it with those creatures during that turn. And after that turn, those creatures go back into your hand. Now, obviously this would be pretty good with on-summon effects. However, I found that to get the best use out of this card, you would want to get creatures like Cerberus out for it to duplicate the effects of random encounters, so you mill 8 cards instead, 12 cards. Or you can get Pyromancer's Goggles out, and it can be pretty silly at times. I would also recommend putting Enduring Courage in as well, because that also buffs up the creatures you do put out. One other spell that's very similar to this is Breakout. It makes you look at the first 6 cards in your library, and you can choose a creature to either put into your hand or onto the battlefield. We're going to look at a couple of games where I used random encounter to actually win them. This first one, the enemy had a Phyrexian worm creature of some sort that was blocking me. So after the random encounter, I got Zell as one of the creatures, and another one I can't remember. And I should have just Alpha Strike, however, I was still being a bit cautious. He blocked the red creature I had there, and that red creature has kind of a damage redirect thing going on. So I was able to use that to actually finish out the fight, which, yeah, went pretty well. This second match, the enemy was actually making a lot of artifact creatures whenever they were attacking with one of their bigger creatures. He was starting to overwhelm me. He had quite a few out, and they were getting pretty heavy duty. 3/3s, he had like 6 or 7 of them, and luckily I was able to get the goggles onto the field, and then I started casting Random Encounter. After sacrificing one of my creatures to kill his flyer, I decided not to attack at that point in order to get all those cards back into my hand. After his attack, I was left with 2 HP left, so that's pretty close. But I still had some random encounters, so I casted it, I flashed back the skill, and since everything he had was already tapped, whatever came out would be enough to kill him. So, as long as I got more than 2 creatures. And I got 3, including an Adamantoids, which is quite nice. That finished up the match, but yeah, you can... The cool thing about Random Encounter is that you can, if you're lucky, you can get a lot of burst after the enemy goes all in